Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly, it's just the word. Allegedly, it's on the street. Allegedly, I say to the beat. Allegedly, 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 allegedly. Allegedly, it's just the word allegedly. It's what I heard allegedly. It's on the street allegedly. I sing to the beat allegedly. Allegedly, allegedly, it's what I heard allegedly. It's just the word allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue allegedly. It won't help you allegedly. 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 Hello, and happy weekend to you. Well, let's just get it out of the way. There's talk of Denise Cohen stepping down at Bravo. I think it would be foolish and foolhardy. Zach Peters and Heather McDonald are the ones that have heard this rumor. And sometimes they're right, sometimes they're not. But they're also talking about canceling Watch What Happens Live. You don't cancel that. That's like a Tonight Show. That show I don't think will ever be canceled. I think it will just have a different host. But that show, you got big time guests coming on that show. That show is an NBC property. That is a light Tonight Show. It's Tonight Show for women. It's Tonight Show gay. So no, that's not going anywhere. And they're going to keep Bravo as their, diversity flagship, shall we say. They're, look at us, we got a couple. So I don't see them wasting all of that public goodwill and interest. Like, I don't see them wasting that. I see if Andy does decide to step down, and Denise Cohen is a young 56. She's housewife age. She is, I could see if the age was switched. I could see if she was 65, it'd be like, okay, maybe you do want to retire. But at 56, yeah, you've got the money, but you had the money 10 years ago. How is he? Oh Lord, not the rumors. Not the rumors and the nastiness. Because those are rumors about him. And I don't know if they're true rumors because I've never been in his presence. So I wouldn't know either way. And I don't know anybody that has said that. Andy has two babies. Andy has two babies. Hello, San Diego. But I don't think that he is stepping down at this juncture. I don't think they're going to cancel Watch What Happens Live. But I also think, and I know you're going to be shocked when you hear me say this, we don't want him to leave. We don't want him to leave. We have one person. He is the network's whipping boy in many ways because he has to take a lot of heat and responsibility for things that are not his necessary decision, but he acts as the front face of the network. Well, I'll say, Dwayne, I've known some that have been in his presence and that was never mentioned. I will say that was never mentioned. So I don't want to put that out there as if it's true. Andy loves power too much. I don't think he has the power that people think he does. I think that's why I think Andy Cohen going is I don't think that's going to be better. I think that it's going to. We're not going to be able to give the network as direct feedback as we are with an Denise Cohen. I think that we're going because guess what? Somebody else is going to host them reunions. Like Housewives isn't going anywhere. They're still making money. They're still getting new fans. More influence. I don't think he has the influence that people think he does. I don't think he cares. He hangs out with Sarah Jessica Parker and Kelly Ripa and upper echelon stars. He don't hang out with the housewives. He don't. He's not slumming it with the help. So I think that we are going to miss him when he is gone because he is able to host a reunion and hold the women accountable in a way a boss can. Is he perfect? No, but who is? But who is? I think he also, though, has a vested interest in making it a good reunion, in making it a good show, in the women having resolve with each other. When we get a host out there that doesn't have that, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel. Also, sometimes we need somebody that knows a little more that goes on behind the scenes on what to say, sometimes what not to say, who's getting hired, who's getting fired, who said he's leaving Heather McDonald and Zach Peters. We cite our sources. I'm used to exactly. We are used to him now, and he knows how to be shady. We are used to him. He also will say, hey, this is a conversation for Black women. I'm going to let y'all have it. And they chose not to have it. We got like a little credit has to be due, but just a little, but just a little. But we gonna give it. We're honest. Oh, the Married to Medicine reunion trailer's out. We are used to him. And he's gotten good at it. He has gotten good at dealing with, 150 different women. And that's a lot of personality. That's a lot of bag, eyelash, and personality. And he's, done it all, tried to be graceful this whole time. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. And I don't think that we're going to get the reunions or the Watch What Happens Live that we will enjoy at the same level without him because of that vested interest. I think we need to ask him to hang his ass on for a couple more years until we can get somebody else, because he is the first network executive to have a TV show. And I'm like, you know what? That is one way to do it, because were they giving network TV shows to Gabe? No. He says, so I'll just become an executive and give one to myself. Is Heather McDonald doing anything relevant? How's she know? Girl, she is oh God, what do I call her? You know what? I'm not going to call her anything yet. I forgave him because of that nasty read he gave Ramona. No, I'm sorry. Don't let Nene do it. Don't let Nene do it. Nene doesn't have a passion to be on camera anymore. I want to see Nene go act. I think Nene is rolling her eyes at the reality world. She thinks that she's better than it. So let her go away from it. I'm tired of her. This last show, it showed a lack of passion. Like, do you need the money? Maybe she needs the money. But I can't with Nene anymore. So Toya made a comment like the We Go podcast and I talked about last night. Make sure you check out that video on the state of Bravo. Toya also talked about the faces on Housewives of Atlanta being hard to look at. And I can't disagree, madam. Like Portia wants to clap back and say on Instagram, quote, "To be honest, the girl from Real Housewives of Atlanta have always supported the other Black shows on the network. And for me, definitely Married to Medicine, and to see her as a Black woman, to stop hiding behind Black women. Stop. This ain't got shit to do. Put that Black woman card down, Portia. Don't try it. Girl, everybody is not wrong. You look odd. It's too pulled. It's too tough. It's inhuman. I want to say, and also, it is okay to age. We need some women that have strong enough fortitude to age, to look at their face and look. Mama D is a perfect example. She ain't gotten hacked up. She keeps herself up, but you can still see a line in her face. You're not full of filler. God, too much. It's okay to look your age. It is okay to look your age. You don't have to be 23 forever, because then you're freezing everything. Now, why am I as a Black woman? Please stop. Oh. It's like, we're not doing that today. We're not doing that today. Not today. Not on today. I'm sorry, Portia. We love you. And when it's about Black women, we're about it. We are there. Tell us what you need and however do you want me? However do you need me? This is about overdone faces for reality TV cameras. And I'm glad everybody else. Too Feisty said, and ain't. The Waffle Queen hairline start behind her ears. Accountability 2025. We're talking about choices. I am not every woman. It ain't all in me. Yes. Oh, gosh. Oh. Now, in reality stars' defense, I have some things to say, because I, too, remember the golden era of reality television. And we were incredibly hard on people. Now, remember Black Ink Crew? I used to know one of the producers of the show. Really just interesting man. I don't know what happened to him, but he because I lived in the neighborhood, and so he would invite me to parties that they were having for the show, and he would give me tea and tell me not to leak it, but that meant leak it. Just getting it stuff out there, just promoting his show. Cool guy. Well, he said, "You realize they film in my apartment, right?" And I was like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, look at the episodes. It's all after the first season, whenever they film in their house, it's all white people on the refrigerator. Those are my relatives. Those are my relatives." And it's because they got it so bad for their housing in the comments. And this is 2000s New York, pre-influencer, pre-all that, when you just lived regular in a regular Harlem 2-bedroom before gentrification and prices were so high. Pink toes on the fridge. Pink toes on the fridge. But we the viewer were so hard on them for not having, a TV apartment that they said, look, we're never showing our homes ever. And didn't until, they got some real money. And I don't think we ever saw Duchess's house. I don't think we ever saw that. But yeah, we have to realize we are so hard on reality stars. That's why I say, like, that's why I go off on them for not, going up a size with the mic pack or getting something sewn with the mic pack, because it's like, you're making my job more difficult. I'm trying to help you because I know you're watching. Let me help you. Help me help you. But I don't particularly blame them for that. Yeah, me either. So we the viewer, especially this was the golden age of Twitter. God, Twitter was such a beautiful thing. That was a public good. It really was. That was the ultimate open forum. But of course, someone had to ruin it. But we were hard, and we would turn their lives into memes, and they could not live it down. They had to stay on the show to eventually have the glow up. Because but then look at Walt. Ooh. Ooh. To be on the show caught steam. Damn, that Walt always had it rough. I feel for him. I feel for him. That show, it wasn't, that dog, Lord. And that ended the whole damn series. That ended the whole damn series. I mean, fucked up 2 franchise. And they was trying to do New Orleans. It starts with the letter N. Oh, I have some choice words. I have choice words about Black Ink Crew. Because it actually was, because they had LA and they were trying to get New Orleans. So really three and impossible. But it was, you watch them really, go from nothing to having this brand to one person's ignorant actions ruined it for everybody. Also, I'll say it was like y'all was kind of growing up, but growing weird, like Kwani. Kwani's storyline just makes me always get up and say, you got to get something for yourself. Kwani's storyline will keep you sober. Kwani's storyline will keep you sober. That is a life wasted. And you ended up with Puma outpacing you. But you know what? I'll never forget when you came out that house in them dirty shoes and those crackish legs. I knew what time it was then, and I know what time it is now. Oh shit had a glow. Yep. Oh shit became Mr. Robinson. Like, honestly, like Puma, like I liked Puma's glow up. I really, really did like Puma's glow up. Puma's glow up is what you want to see for Black men. Puma's glow up was young Karen. Young Karen. And I will also say that is what we want to see on these shows. We want to see a glow up. It's better for you to come on this motherfucker with your regular face. Your regular face. God, we want a regular face. We like regular faces, but now everything's so damn face-tuned. Everything is so filtered. I refuse to use filters or face tunes. Chicken skin. Also, because I'm a comedian, I need to have an expression, so I can't do Botox. I need you to know that I am here with Carlos King, so I have to be able to furrow my brow. But if you're actually pretty, you can just smile and it all goes back to normal. But moving on. we got to talk about Lizzo. Do I have to pretend to continue to like her music? Or can I just say it sounds like white people trying to sound like black people that learned how to play music at Berkeley? Can I just say that and call it a day so I don't have to listen no more? Because she coming out with a whole new album and I don't care. Like, I don't have anything against the woman. That is not my kind of music. It's like, it's like soup dumplings. It's just not my thing. I need a crispy dumpling. I'm okay with the dumpling, but crispy. Crispy. She ain't crispy. She just ain't crispy. Okay, I am going to issue an acting challenge. Michael B. Jordan is rumored to be dating Canadian actress Taylor Russell. Michael, I challenge you to convince us, the world's public, to convince us of your heterosexuality without the aid of a beard. Are you up to the challenge? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm fascinated. Lord, so they are rebooting the cast of Vanderpump Rules because that cast has aged out. And I'll say that, you know what? That is a good thing about Vanderpump Rules. They're like, you know what? This is the end of the line. This is the end of the line. You can no longer skis for a check. You're going to have to do it in the Valley. Love and Hip Hop needs that. They need you go from artist to management. And once you hit a certain age, you go from Rich Dollaz. Now Rich Dollaz, he would need to move on to financier, where we got to push your ass along on these reality show journeys. We got to keep these people from staying stagnant. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it too feisty. I'm going to bring that up. Don't worry. Don't worry. But I will be watching the white Love and Hip Hop, because that's what it is. And I think as soon as we start calling it the white Love and Hip Hop, that show is going to get the viewership it deserves, because we watch black people act the fool. Now it's time to watch the whites. It's time. It's time to put it on the pink toes. With Summer House and a new Vanderpump Rules, we have the white Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Love and Hip Hop Miami. Yes, indeed. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is good again. It is. Oh my God. Now, I don't know what is going on, but an American Airlines passenger. Now, you know how I have to deal with the serpents of the church. He was in the airport battling Satan's disciples. And there is a video of him attacking people on a flight. Now I feel like people is just coming up with excuses to bust your ass. Did you see the story about the girl with the baton? I mean, damn. You saw from every angle. You was beating that girl on the head. And it's like, I can't imagine. Like, I've been trying to, get back in shape. I'm on that fucking exercise machine. I don't have the energy to lift shit. That is not the time when I want to get out here and whoop somebody's head. What is wrong with you? Oh my God, you don't need to be making it for 10 years on TV. Carly Redd would still get out here and do a showcase right now. Right now. I mean, the truth is, most of Love and Hip Hop, y'all had aged out of rap when you got on. When are they going to bring back Love and Hip Hop New York? Oh, they can't because New York's too expensive now. That was some shit you could only pull back when you could still get a cute little apartment on Dykeman for under 15 or 1600. Yeah. Yeah. The Baton Girl been charged. Good for her. Responsibility, accountability, 2025. $1 million listing Los Angeles has been put on pause. I didn't care about them people. So I'm happy. But I hope you've learned from Housewives of Atlanta. People walk on from a pause. Like, y'all can take your time on. You can take your time. Don't nobody give a fuck with it when you're done. That's like making a birthday cake a week late. Ain't nobody eating it. So good luck. Ariana Madix reveals that she was ready to quit Vanderpump Rules before the reboot and thought she was boring on TV. You are boring on TV. You are boring on TV. Oh, but I have some great news. If you're in the California area, you can get Beyonce tickets for $50. Verizon customers, they got them on sale for $50 at the Inglewood show. Everybody told Beyonce, we gave it to you at Renaissance. You ain't getting shit else. You done finally seen, okay, it's shit else. You done run your game for 20 years, heifer. Really 30 with Destiny's Child. But that's back when you had to split the money 6 ways. All them heifers biting at your check. That's why you keep coming up with shit now. You're still trying to make exponentially what you lost, having to give money to Kelly and that bridge girl. That bridge girl. Always trying to cross. Dr. Umar denounces abuse claims. He says that while he was in Sweden, and I was like, now hold up. Dr. Umar, why were you in Sweden? What black business, what Ghanaian business did you need to do in Sweden that you couldn't have done over a phone call? The way you talk about a pink toe, why would you go of all places? Of all places, and then tell people you can't convert black. And you said you don't sleep with white women. So hold on. Let me just share the screen. Let me just share the screen. Just make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's got the Swedish flag and everything. Great Garvey Day family. While in Sweden, Swedish flag. He gonna pop up with more mixed kids than Dr. Damon. Watch. Looking down in shame. DK Metcalf proposes to Normani. Normani, I am happy for you. And I wish you all the luck and love that was kept from you in your music career. You should have something to be happy with in this life. And since entertainment isn't it, maybe it will be love. He works for the Pittsburgh Steelers, so he's got a job. Congratulations. And hopefully this will mean the end of the music era. Tiger Woods has stayed on brand by just being him. Just being him. Well, those were today's top stories from this bottom, so I'm going to see you soon for some.